Hi everyone, we're about to do a fantastic 15-minute yoga morning energizer. It's a great way to just kickstart your brain activation and get the body nice and warm and ready for your day. I'd suggest that you get up maybe 5 minutes before you do the sequence because your body's going to be quite stiff and the mind's going to be a bit sluggish when you wake up. Just expect that your muscles will be a bit more tense, especially if you've been working out the day before, as I know lots of you will have been. And just be gentle on yourself and know that the process is about waking and opening the body, so it's not about the end point. We're going to focus on opening through the front of the body because that energizes us, especially opening through the chest and through the shoulders, which we do mostly by bending through the back. So hopefully you'll enjoy it and it'll leave you ready for the day. So we're going to start today in extended child's pose. So coming onto all fours and then bringing the toes to touch, bringing the knees out to the side of the mat and walking the hands forward. Spread the fingers and bring the forehead towards the mat. Draw the shoulder blades down towards the hips and then just breathing deeply here. Just gently pressing into the hands on the inhale and drawing the hips back and down on the exhale, lengthening through the spine and opening gently through the hips. And then on an inhale, lifting the head, bringing the hands forward and making your way into a tabletop position, bringing the wrists under the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips, just looking back and bringing the feet behind the knees. We'll warm up with a couple of rounds of cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the sitting bones, open the chest, gaze up. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, press the hands, chin to the chest, gaze towards the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open the chest, gaze up, open the front of the neck. Exhale, press the hands, move from the tailbone, then round the back, arch through the upper back. Inhale. And exhale. And then coming back to your neutral tabletop position, just pressing into the hands, extend the right leg and just point through the toes, stretch the leg, press evenly into the hands, keep the belly lightly drawn in, and then extend the left arm, just holding your balance here, either staying here or you can kick the heel back to the buttock, take hold of the foot and gently turn to look over your right shoulder, opening through the chest, arching the back, and then release. Just moving with control, nice and slowly, extending the left leg, pointing the toes, stretching, and then raising the right arm, fingertips to the front of the mat, and then if you like, taking hold of the foot and gently looking over the left shoulder, and then releasing back down. Tuck the toes, drop the hips back to the heels, walk the hands forward, fingers spread, middle finger forward. From the forehead towards the mat again, and this time feel a nice stretch in the underarms. Again, inhale, press the hands, and exhale, work the sitting bones back down towards the heels, stretching the back muscles as well as the muscles underneath the arms. And take a deep inhale. And exhale, lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. You might want to walk your feet in a little bit. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the mat, that can take a while, depending on the length of your hamstrings. Taking a look at your hands, seeing that the fingers are spread and the weight is distributed across the tips of the fingers, the knuckles and the palms. Feet are hips distance apart. Press the hands, work the shoulders up towards the hips, work the hips towards the ceiling and the heels towards the mat. And then on an inhale, lift the right leg, three-legged dog, keep lifting, keep the legs straight, point the toe, press into both hands evenly. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, lift the left leg, stretch. And exhale, bring the leg down. And then walk your hands towards your feet Bend the knees. Hang in Ragdoll. Take opposite elbow with opposite hand. Just gently move if that feels good. And we're just lengthening through the spine here. So we want the knees bend to loosen through the back. Release the hands, bend the knees, draw the lower belly in, and inhale, roll up to standing. And then walk to the top of the mat. Standing in mountain pose, bring your toes to touch, heels slightly apart, bring the palms to face forward, shoulder blades down the back, press the feet, lift the kneecaps by engaging the quadriceps, lengthen through the spine, lift the back of the head towards the ceiling. Inhale, raise the arms, join the palms, gaze up, and exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, raise the arms. This time interlace the fingers, release the thumb and the index finger, cross the thumbs, relax the shoulders down the back. Inhale, lengthen through the waist, and exhale, start to lean over to the left, bringing the hips over to the right. Keep the weight on the outside edge of the right foot, stretching through the rib cage, the intercostal muscles. And then inhale, center. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, extend the waist, and exhale, other side. So pushing the hips to the left as you bring the hands to the right. Seeing if you can keep the biceps by the ears. Inhale, center, and exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, raise the arms, join the palms. And exhale, hinge from the hips, long back, bring the hands through heart center, release the hands onto the mat, forward fold. As you inhale, halfway lift, bend the knees, bring the hands and the shins, open the chest, gaze up, shoulder blades together on the back, belly in. Exhale, hands on the mat, step the feet back, come into plank position. Stack the shoulders over the wrist, engage the belly, lift the backs of the legs to the sky, and then exhale, bend the elbows straight back and lower down onto your belly. Point the toes, elbows in, inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra, and exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. On an inhale, raise the right leg. And as you exhale, look forward and step the right foot between your hands. Bring the back knee down, bring the top of the back foot onto the mat. Draw the belly in, squeeze the thighs together, bring the arms up. Draw in the palms. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And just gently bringing the weight forward, opening through the front of the left leg. Tuck the tailbone, lower belly in, shoulders down the back. And then inhale, sweep the arms out and up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat, tuck the back toe, lift the back leg, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg, extend. Exhale, step the left foot forward, stack the knee over the ankle, bring the back leg down. Top of the back foot on the mat, squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, raise the arms up, join the palms. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring the weight forward. One more breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in the mat. Step back, this time come into plank position. Lower down. Tops of the feet on the mat, elbows in, feet together. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, press the hands, draw the shoulder blades up to the hips, and as you exhale, lift the hips to the sky, draw the heels to the mat. Then inhale, look forward. Step the right foot and the left foot to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, bend the knees, open the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. Stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, raise the arms, drawing the palms. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward gently. You can bend the knees if there's any pressure in the lower butt. Inhale, halfway lift, open the chest, lengthen the spine. And this time exhale and step the right foot to the back of the mat, coming into a lunge position. Check that your front knee is over your front ankle, toes pointing straight ahead. Draw your belly in, bring the arms beside the body, and then inhale and raise the arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders down the back and sink a little bit deeper into that lunge. Then inhale, join the palms. Exhale, bring the palms to face out and lower the arms down, flex the fingers back towards the wrists. Inhale, gaze up. And then as you exhale, bring the pinky fingers together, stretching through the chest. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the back foot to meet the front foot. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen and open. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Stack the right knee over the right ankle. Squeeze the thighs together, arms beside the body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, join the palms. Exhale, bring the palms to face out and lower the arms down. Flex the fingers towards the wrists. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step the front foot back, lower down onto the belly. From the elbows in, inhale, baby cobra. And then exhale, bring the right ear on the mat. And bring the arms beside the hips, toes touch, heels flop up. And then interlacing the fingers behind the back. Keep the tops of the feet on the mat. As you inhale, lift the hands, draw them towards the heels, open the chest, gaze up again, breathe strongly. One more breath. Exhale, relax down, lift you on the mat. Remember, inhale, come back to center. This time either take a baby cobra again or kick the heels towards the buttocks and take hold of the feet from the outside. Bring the knees in line with the hips, and then as you inhale, kick the feet into the hands, lift the heart. Use all the muscles on the back body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, slowly release down. Bring the feet back onto the mat. Bring the hands into the shoulders. And press the hips back towards the heels. Come into child's pose. Belly onto the thighs. Forehead towards the mat. Hands beside the hips, palms facing up. And as you breathe, just let the back body soften. The forehead maybe coming a little closer to the mat, feeling the length in the spine. Remembering the hands under the shoulders. And inhale, bring yourself up. Cross the ankles behind you and roll back onto your sitting bones. Extend the legs long. Bring the feet to the bottom of the mat and gently come to lie down. And then bending your knees. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees flop out and just bring your right hand onto your belly and your left hand onto your heart. And then depending on how much time you have in the morning, just spend a bit of time lying here, waiting for your breath to return to its natural rhythm and for your heart rate to gently slow. You might want to have your eyes closed. When you can feel that your body is completely relaxed, just gently bring the knees together, straighten the legs. Raise the arms over the head. The knees towards the chest and roll over onto your right side. And then gently make your way back to seated. Sitting cross-legged, bring the hands to the heart. I'd usually take that opportunity to give thanks for a couple of things I'm grateful for, before bowing and getting up to carry on with the day.